Acclaim is the most remarkable medication known to man and can likewise be the most disastrous. This is Tom Hanks' child spilling the tea on how notoriety and cash changed individuals, including his dad, who has kept up with his distinction and abundance by purportedly favoring large individuals who have their hands on Hollywood and then some. What's more, presently certain individuals in Hawaii are saying the unfairness could likewise incorporate the Maui fires on the grounds that the first class have focused on the land. I don't understand what's happening. I feel something is greater. Yet, it caused fires. It caused fires, and on Maui, yet it caused fires in the most valuable pieces of land in Maui. As though affirming this case, Oprah herself additionally guaranteed that she and different elites will direct the way in which the region will be modified. Eventually, I will cause a significant gift after the entirety of the smoke and cinders to have settled here and resort out what the remaking will resemble. This will be a long and troublesome interaction. Presumably hearing this made another Maui local make some noise, to let every one of the ravenous elites know who have been looking at the land that it isn't available to be purchased. I simply need to remind all you, land financial backers all over the planet, as Lahaina isn't available to be purchased. Allow us to jump further into what precisely happened in Maui and how Tom Hanks could have been engaged with it. A video of Tom Hanks' third youngster, Chester, who is the consequence of his union with Rita Wilson, has been getting out and about via online entertainment as he guarantees that popularity can change individuals. Also, this has made people in general affirm that he may be discussing his dad. What's more, they even connection Tom to the Maui fires. Notoriety is the most impressive medication known to man, and it can likewise be the most horrendous. Clearly, the people who know Chester Hanks, frequently known as Chet, realize that he has caused his family a ton of issues during his youthfulness, to such an extent that at 17 years old, specialists needed to send him to a recovery office. Fortunately for him, he made a fresh start and, surprisingly, began a YouTube channel where he discussed the reality of growing up as a Hanks. The young fellow expressed that while he grew up extremely honored with guardians he cherishes, the exceptional experience was a two-sided deal. There's a great deal of benefits, however some of the time it tends to be unusual, he said. I got to do a ton of cool things that many individuals don't get the potential chance to do. I got to venture to the far corners of the planet, remain in pleasant lodgings, fly on confidential planes, and I'm extremely honored for that. I wouldn't change what is happening no matter what the upside. Chet guaranteed he comprehended that fame had its downsides, however he asserted he felt terrible when his folks took him to an exceptionally cruel recovery where he went through a great deal and nobody was his ally or grasped him. Prior to finishing off, Chet guaranteed that he will continuously give every bit of relevant information about his life in Hollywood and that there is something else to come. Fans via online entertainment have begun claiming that to keep his picture spotless, Tom Hanks needed to leave his child, who was misbehaving and wrecking Tom's relations in Hollywood. The fans likewise guarantee that Tom Hanks should have additionally had something to do with the Maui fires, since his name has been springing up from a great deal of the tricks that accompanied the misfortune, asserting that where there is smoke, there is fire. The public likewise brought up that quite possibly of Tom's nearest partner has been piling up her property portfolio in Maui, where Tom additionally purportedly claims a home. It has been guaranteed that Tom Partner's most recent buy was 870 sections of land in Kula for $6.6 million this year, despite the fact that she had bought a Maui farm in 2003 for $5.3 million and furthermore possesses 100 sections of land in Hana. Most asked why Tom Hanks, who generally shouts out when something significant occurs, expressed nothing about the flames when he supposedly possesses land there himself. This has caused the public inquiry whether the large number of viral trick recordings via online entertainment that to have made apparently unmerited cases that the Maui fierce blazes were begun purposefully as a component of a land get could really have some profundity in them. Intrigue scholars on differing stages guarantee the flames, which killed no less than 114 individuals, were arranged as a component of an essential work to get rid of less rich occupants on Maui and account for extravagant turns of events. Presently, In the video of one of Tom's partners began going around where she was looking at revamping the land after the flames. General society is charging that Tom and his kindred elites could really have had something to do with the fire, assuming they had previously begun contributing to the land. Other online entertainment clients claim top Maui inhabitants were behind the flames so they could purchase the obliterated land at a limited cost and remake possibly a shrewd city. They guarantee that the discharge was begun deliberately by a mysterious energy weapon and that a shadowy secrecy of worldwide elites set the blasts intentionally to clear the land for their own terrible purposes have acquired fame. Tom has been connected to the elites because of the way that he has been spotted being near the majority of them, and furthermore the charge that he, as a major Hollywood nonentity, likewise possesses land in Maui. However, this shrewd city trick is unmerited. It draws on existing extreme right sayings that worldwide disapproved of associations. For example, the assembled countries and the World Monetary Gathering are plotting to effectively move individuals into brilliant urban communities where their opportunities will be seriously reduced by trend-setting innovations. A man via virtual entertainment guaranteed that individuals are not discussing how in January of this current year in Maui, a shrewd city gathering was held to transform Maui into a whole savvy island, changing everything to electric renewables, sunlight-based chargers and driving everyone into electric vehicles. Brief savvy urban areas. So presently what's likewise fascinating is 1 month from now in September, Hawaii is facilitating the advanced government highest point using artificial intelligence to administer the island, the man proceeded. It's practically similar to their resetting something to begin modifying for this. Others brought up the way that blue things on the consumed site were not getting scorched. And keeping in mind that some have asserted it very well may be some kind of witchcraft, others are let us know in the remarks segment. Keep in mind, this video depends on theory and assessments. Furthermore, assuming you partook in this remember to hit that like button and buy in for additional thrilling updates. Much thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you sometime later. Farewell you next.